Hello, everyone. Welcome to High Vibes and a Mic. We are your hosts, Sylvia Madden and Veronique Anenter, moms in our 40s and 50s with lots of great spiritual insights and funny stories to light up your day. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
One, two, three, four.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Sylvia. How are you
Hello,
today?
Veronique. Doing good. I'm doing very good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm ready for the Christmas holidays. I can't wait. Oh my God,
Yeah,
love
yeah, I'm
celebrating
ready.
Christmas. Yeah, you too? For some rest?
Yes, I'm ready to rest and not have to
Yeah.
worry about gifts to every single person, including dog, cat. It's so much. Every time there's someone who texts like, "Oh, can you bring a toy for this?" Like all
Oh,
different, like
yeah.
soccer, and then someone from school for like a hospital. Like it's great to like help all, like give all those
Yes.
gifts, but it's just too much. Like to remember and to buy all the gifts, and you have to wrap them. Like you don't have anything else to do.
Ooh.
Oh,
All come at the same time. That's the thing. That's the
mm-hmm.
season, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you already did your teacher. I haven't done any teacher yet. I've been
Mm-hmm.
pushing that back for days, and today I'm like, I need to go out and buy some gift card because I've done nothing so far.
Yeah. Next week is
And
the
we're
last
leaving in
week.
3 days. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're leaving in 3 days. I mean, we're leaving like, yeah, in 3 days. So, I mean, school day. So I have to do today. I have to go today and give on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and buy
So
all the
yeah,
gifts and everything.
the Christmas stress.
Yeah, it's very relaxing. Like
Oh,
last night, we
oh,
went to the concert, the Christmas school. I don't know how they call that play. Uh, so
play,
got home and
recital, yeah.
yeah, recital, and then we got home like 9 or something, 8 or 9, like 8:39.
Hmm.
And of course,
Yeah.
the house was already messy from earlier because the boys, when they get home, it's just like everything everywhere. And then I had to feed them and everything. We were rushing to get ready, everybody to get ready to go to the recital, right?
Mm.
So, like hair getting there, they were all wearing the same shirt. I mean, at least it's a good thing I don't have to worry about hair or anything. Just gel, put gel, like you're good to go. And but
Mm.
it takes time, so it was like a good an hour getting ready. So anyway, at 11 p.m., I was still dealing with the house because it was so chaotic everywhere. And even for me to eat, I had super late dinner.
Yeah.
So it's just, I feel like every day until Christmas is going to be like this, like
Yeah.
busy,
What
busy,
time
busy.
that play started? You couldn't eat before?
7. No, because I was rushing, like to get them ready. I had to go like
Mm.
to Target to buy to Target to Old Navy. Hello, Old Navy. Advertisement, free advertisement.
Sponsor us, please. So yeah, so today we want to talk about our Christmas and New Year's Eve tradition. I can start. So before the kids,
Hmm.
because there's a life before and after the kids, right?
Yeah.
So before the kids, when I move in this country, I mean the tradition was for Christmas. I don't really remember, but for New Year's Eve, we always had the same party at the same people because nobody had kids. So they
Hmm.
were throwing that New Year's Eve party. Shout out to Joy and Fabrice. It was over the house. I don't know why they always wanted to throw that party. And it was nice, we were like partying, like they had, put music and we danced. We did the midnight,
Hmm.
countdown, the California midnight countdown. And then people started having kids. So what was funny
Hmm.
is that after a few kids were starting to pop up, so that couple was like, okay, so this year for New Year's Eve, we're gonna count New York time.
Yeah, huh? It
The
starts
countdown for the
changing.
midnight, the midnight countdown, we're gonna count, New York time. So I was like, okay. So I think it was like 9 p.m. We're saying Happy New Year, and I think we're putting the TV on to see, New York time. And then after a while, I don't know, one day they were like, we're gonna do. It wasn't like I'm not gonna say it was lame, but it was like so early. I was like, okay, what the hell? We're gonna say New Year's Eve at 6 p.m. now. What's going on? It was really getting really early.
Yeah.
And after a while, we just yeah. After a while, I was like, I think I got we had also a kid and everything, and we just why don't we just go see our parents? We just go visit our parents, and so we started to go to Martinique like for Christmas. And I think we've been doing that for the last 7 years. I think we couldn't go for a while because of the pandemic, but now we just go to see our parents in the Caribbean, and it's so nice. It's so nice. It's very relaxing over there. That's why especially Pascal, he has like the end of the year for him in his industry is really stressed. It's really like the last month they're trying to do everything they had to do, for the year. And the last month is really October, November is really hard for him. So I can see in December is just like, oh, every time we arrive there, he's dead. It takes him like 2 days to recover from the trip,
Just taking
from
naps.
the stress. Yeah. What about
Yeah.
Patrick? Is he closing the company down for 2 weeks? What's going on over there? Because he has his
Uh,
own business. How does
yeah,
this
I don't
work?
think he closes it down. It's just slower because all the other
It's
businesses
slow.
already like closed. So I'm not sure
Mm-hmm.
if you're going to be open. Maybe the first week of Christmas and then the following, no, it's
Yeah.
closed. But yeah, just going to stay around here and let's see how fun it's going to be. Last year was pretty bad because it was raining a lot.
Oh,
And
he
during the
was.
Christmas break, it was a lot of rain, and we had those three boys at home not knowing what to do. I'm like, where do we go?
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese and like where
Yeah.
like there was not only the closed places, like you couldn't take them to a park or something. I was losing
Yeah.
my mind. And
Yeah,
so
Chuck E.
let's see.
Cheese.
Yeah,
That's the
right.
place
Like
to
they loved
go.
it. Actually, they listen.
Yeah.
My youngest is
What
always asking about
else?
it. Just
There's a
like
lot of
hanging
place to
out.
go.
Yeah, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe going to Tahoe or like snow for a few days. But for them, not for me, because as you know, I don't ski.
Don't ski with a cigarette?
I don't
I can't
ski, let
believe
alone
this.
with a cigarette. Yeah, just adding another extra challenge to my already crazy adventure. No, I'm too old for that. Like to try to learn a new sport. I'm like, let's do something that is safe.
You can do the
On a break.
walking watch. You can do the racket. Is it
Oh
called
yeah.
racket in English? I think it's called
No,
racket. It's
I
called
know the type you're talking about.
you know what I
I
mean?
forgot the name. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can just
forgot the
walk
name,
around.
but boring. Oh, well, I can stay at the lodge, having an Irish coffee while they're skiing, and if you go with friends, it's fine. I don't mind. Actually, I
Yeah.
don't like the cold, like that crazy cold, so I don't even enjoy it, to be honest, to be up there. It's too
Mm-hmm.
cold. Everything, like you get out of the cabin, you're freezing. So we'll see. Let's see what we're gonna do. But I know that New Year's
Yeah,
Eve we
like
are
it.
going to a big
Mhm.
party. So
Yeah.
at least like for that, which for me is the most fun because New Year's Eve, especially in Brazil because it's always hot, we always say
Yeah.
like we are going to the beach and celebrating big parties. It's nice and warm. So now going finally, since my first was born, we are going to a nice party, New Year's Eve party, and I
And
cannot
years
wait.
later,
Yeah, 10 years later, now I can actually enjoy. We
gonna
found
be
a
all
sitter.
dressed up and
All
everything. You
yeah,
already have a sitter, right? Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I was like, well, let me try, see if she's available. And she said, yeah, I can work on the 31st. I'm like, yes,
She
thank
doesn't
you.
charge double because those sitter they can
I know. I
charge.
said I'm going to pay more. I told her more,
Okay,
but
yeah.
didn't say double, but I'll pay more. It's not a holiday. Holidays are on the first.
Yeah,
So
but the
they can,
31st is supposed to 31st is
but they
supposed to be
can't, I mean,
partying.
they can't say
So,
like you have to pay double because like
oh, they can,
with the
girlfriend.
law, it's not. Well, mine is not.
They
So,
do. Because, yeah, but you're not going through a website. It's a friend or,
no,
somebody
no,
right?
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Or it's the daughter of somebody whatever. But
Oh,
if you go
yeah.
to those websites, ooh, chicka
Oh, I'm
ching,
sure.
the 31st, they're crazy.
No.
They
That's why I
are
don't use
cray
them.
cray.
Oh, I have
Me
good
neither.
contacts.
I'm
Good
done.
connections here.
I'm
Yeah,
so
like it's true.
done.
Yeah, no, no. And
Yeah,
then
and they're not
Christmas is,
reliable. They're not reliable.
yeah. So just in Christmas here, just
Mm-hmm.
us and my sister. But I think in Ireland, Patrick said they celebrate on the 25th Christmas. That's when they have that big
Mm-hmm.
meal. And in Brazil, we do it on the night before. Actually, in Brazil, we stay up until midnight. We have this
Yeah.
huge table, not real dinner like here, mashed potatoes, this and that. Since it's too hot there, because it's like 40 degrees
Yeah.
Celsius,
My God.
it's more like salads and different like uh, plates that you just grab. It's not like a full. It's different. You have the turkey,
Mm-hmm.
but and like ham, but more like cooler dishes. For
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
24. But then we stay up until actually when we start eating, it's around 11 p.m. over there.
Yeah.
And like when it's very close to midnight, and then everybody says like Merry Christmas. And then a lot of times they're gonna have a party after that, believe it or not, on for Christmas
Yeah. You don't go
as
to
well.
church
No, I mean here, but in
in
Brazil we
Brazil?
didn't. We didn't. My
Not
family
not
we
you,
just
not you, but in Brazil because they're really religious over there, right?
yeah. So I think people go, yeah, but a lot of my friends and family they would not go. It's just like hanging out together and and
Mm-hmm.
having celebrating together, but not really because the churches are not that close. It's Rio. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
big city. It's different. It's not that easy to get to those churches, but a lot of people do. My parents probably
I
will.
did I did it twice ever again. Not ever again. The midnight, the midnight church,
Mm,
midnight mass. It's so you're dead. So we did first. I did it in France with my mom and my Pascal was there. My brother was there, I think, and some friends. And she lived like in the north of France. It's really cold. There was snow and everything. We were there for Christmas. I think that's the year I got engaged with Pascal. So she's like, okay, let's go to the big church. So we go there. It was beautiful. That church was old. And it was like after dinner, first of all, you stuff. She cooked for 200 people. We were stuffed.
hmm.
And I wanted to go to bed. We go there for the midnight mass. I thought I was gonna this church was freezing because it's the
Ooh.
old French church. There's no heater,
Hmm.
there's nothing, it's like a, a cathedral. It was a cathedral. Okay.
Uh
So
huh.
it's like from the 17th century. I
Wow.
was
Well, no
freezing the
heater.
whole time for like no heater, nothing. For a whole hour. And I think even the Christmas mass is even like longer than an hour.
Mm.
Freezing my ass. So that was the first time. And the second time we did it here because that year my whole family came. It was like 10 or 12 of us in the apartment. Crazy. And we're like, yeah,
Wow.
let's go to San Francisco. The mass is going to be in French. Let's go to San Francisco. Poor Pascal. He had to drive after dinner all the way to San Francisco from Milpitas.
Oh.
Like, we would ate, drink, and everything for like the 10 p.m. mass or whatever. We stay there for an hour. Then we have to drive all the way back. He was so tired, poor guy.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. So you had to
All
stay
my
like you
family.
midnight. You stayed over like you wait until midnight. Is that is it a midnight mass? No.
So I think they do it before. It's like 10 p.m. They don't do midnight.
No.
Back in the days, I remember they were when I was living in France. I was like when I was a little girl. I remember people were going to the midnight mass back in the
Mm-hmm.
days. But I think now
Mm-hmm.
it's way too late. So I think the Catholic Church is like, okay, let's do
Yeah.
like a 9 or 10 p.m. mass. And
Mm-hmm.
but usually, if we're here for Christmas, I like to go to Eden School. They have the kids mass at 6 p.m., 6 or 5 p.m. And I like
Ah,
because they
yeah.
reenact, Jesus, birth. And
Uh-huh.
so it's a Filipino, so funny. It's a Filipino church, right?
Yeah.
And during the reenactment, they had this baby. They're like, and Jesus was born. And everybody turned around this little big Filipino baby in the air.
Oh, oh,
It's
it's a
so
with a
cute.
real baby.
Yeah, a real baby. They were doing the
Oh
all,
yeah, like the
birth, everything, it was like a play during the mass,
okay, okay. Uh-huh.
And it was so funny because like, and Jesus was born. So everybody turned around and this beautiful Filipino baby, woo, in the air, all in white. I thought it was so cute, and he was on the hotel and everything. It was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, yeah, I do that. So this year, I think we will go because I like to go also in the Caribbean. I like to go, but girl in the Caribbean. They are so religious. You have to go like an hour before the mass starts if you want to sit down.
Oh, because you can
The,
find it here. Hmm.
the church is packed, but packed. People are outside. People are outside listening to the mass outside. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. My mom almost
Wow.
gotten in a fight last time we went there.
Try to find a seat.
We were like like fishes, in a little can box, sitting there,
Hmm.
and a woman was trying to come in. My mom was like, "Oh, there's no room. There's no room." She started yelling at her, and the woman was like, "Okay, you don't need to yell at me." I'm like, "Oh my god, oh
Yeah.
please don't."
Church.
It's Christmas, but yeah, this year I don't know what we're gonna do. We see if we're gonna go
Yeah.
or not. It
Yeah.
depends. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. And what do you eat there? Is that like the same type of meals that they eat here? Is that like turkey, like that kind of,
Turkey, hell no, we don't eat turkey over there. I
yeah?
never seen people eat turkey. No, we eat
So what
pig.
do you have?
We like
Is
the.
it you don't have like the traditional, like a traditional Christmas meal? No.
It would be ham, honey baked ham a lot,
Mm-hmm.
or just regular, ham, beef or chicken, I guess. Um, we like to have foie gras. Foie gras, foie gras, right?
Mm-hmm.
Foie gras. A lot of champagne. A bit of like French culture also is in there.
Uh-huh.
And yams, a lot of like sweet potatoes,
Mm.
and they like to have those black eyed peas. Oh, that's for New Year's Eve, I
Uh-huh.
think. Black eyed peas and rice, because I think black eyed peas is for good luck for the next year.
Yeah, we eat that in Brazil too. Yeah, the black eyed
Yeah,
peas salad, kind of like a salad that they make
yeah.
there.
I don't eat that a lot. I
Hmm.
should eat that more. Yeah. And I think the first of the year you have to eat. My mom, she's really with that lentils.
Lentils,
The first
yeah,
day,
yeah.
yeah, it brings you money.
Hmm. Yeah, you eat. And in
Yeah,
Brazil
do you know
also
that one?
grapes. There is a grape soup. Yeah, lentils for
Grapes.
sure and grapes, like 7 grapes
So
that you're
that's
supposed
something
to
from
eat.
South America, I guess, because my neighbor, she's Bolivian, and
Uh-huh.
every year for New Year's Eve when we were here, every time when we're here, we go outside on New Year's Eve, to get like some, just to cheers champagne, a glass of champagne, all of us. And she goes
Yeah.
out with a suitcase because you mean you're going to travel, and she has grapes in her hand, and she shares grapes with us. So grape is for good luck or is for money?
Yeah, I think it's for money, good luck. Yeah, like all
I
all
think
of
it's for
the
money,
every
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think might be represent money. Yeah, abundance,
It's so
that type of
funny.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And every
Yeah.
year she has grapes. Every year.
In
So
Brazil, we
yeah.
have to go, like we are on the beach, you have to jump 7 waves, like little wave. Of course, not a huge wave.
What?
It's
Seven
because
waves?
people celebrate on the beach a lot of times, right? I mean, if you live on a beach town like in Rio, and then if
Hmm.
you're on the beach, you have to jump. Like you jump 7 waves, but the tiny ones, the cute ones, you go like 7 times, and that's supposed to
Yeah.
bring you good luck. And a lot of people also bring flowers to Iemanjá, which is the goddess of she's like of the waters, oceans and stuff, and she brings a lot of abundance, harmony, kind of peace and love kind of thing. So New Year's
Hmm.
Eve, they all wear white and they throw those roses and flowers in the water, in the ocean. The beach is like a mess the next day, a real mess. With all these
I
people
know
putting
about
their things, oferendas on the beach. Oh my God.
I know
It's
about that
trash.
goddess. I know about
Oh,
her
yeah.
because I bought a book for Eden in Martinique, and it was in French. I'm like, oh, French book, cool. And it was each the book had different stories about different little girl in different countries, and there was one
Mm.
in Brazil, and the story was about that goddess that little girl. She wanted to have like she had like she had a wish, so she was talking about the god. And when you said the name, I'm like, oh, that reminds me of that story.
Mm.
So and
With
people were
like
putting stuff here in the water, yeah,
the
flowers and stuff.
water.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sometimes
It
even
was
on a
pretty.
boat, they put it on a boat. A little. They make a
Yes,
tiny boat and then they go and you just let the boat go with all the offerings and stuff. Yeah.
Did you do that? Did you do that once? Did you do some
I
offering?
know. I don't go that far. Come on. It's
No,
like
no. I mean,
just
at the beach. I don't know if everybody
the
does it
beach with
right
the
now.
flowers. Yeah. I mean,
No,
but
not in
like
the
the
boat.
yeah, I'm building a boat, like
No, no,
putting
no.
on
I
this.
mean, I mean the beach.
Yeah, on the beach. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, jumping the waves for sure, and then just bring flowers. They say
yeah.
also in Brazil, if you take a bath, like like with yellow flowers, or they represent one thing, money. If it's like red flower,
Mm,
a rose actually, the petals. If you take like a rose bath right on New Year's Eve before it breaks, to the new year, you're
mm,
entering the new year like open to abundance or for love and money, blah 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 blah. Those things. Depending on the colors of like if it's yellow, it's money. Yellow is money, right? Yeah. Green is also kind of money, but I know
so
the red is love and
you
pink.
put the flower in the bath.
Yeah, it's like a hot. You have to warm up the water.
Mm-hmm.
Back in Brazil, since it's a more like old school, you just get like a bucket full of water and
Mm-hmm.
like warm, like very hot water. You let the oil, the water boil, put it in a bucket, and then you throw the petals there. And then you let that kind of like create that infusion, with the petals
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
let it sit for like what, like 10, 15 minutes until you can actually take a bath, right? Because it was boiling water. And then you pour it all over you, all your body with a bucket.
You're always talking about bath in Brazil.
Oh,
Everything
it's
has to
all
do with
baths. Mm-hmm.
everything is a bath.
It's a bath. Oh,
The
like you
the
can do
bada,
all
you have to take a
kind.
bath.
A bath of this, like sea salt or with herbs, with root plants. Like, yeah, there's a bath for everything.
You have to
Everything you
clean
need.
yourself for everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Some disease people have, like, oh, yeah, do you need to take a bath with these
Take
herbs?
a bath. And your little waves, I've seen them. Those are
Yeah.
for Brazilian. Those are for Brazilian only. Okay, no tourist is gonna jump 7 little waves at that beach when I went because I broke my arm over there. So no, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I'm not
I mean,
jumping there. Oh my God.
the waves can be
Woo!
pretty strong there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I was like, okay, it's like 90 degrees. I can't even go to the beach. Oh my God. It's horrible.
Because
You
the
have to go
water is
on.
cold.
You have to go under, right? I was seeing them.
You
They were
go
going
under, yeah.
under.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I'm going to
Come
kill
on, you don't
myself.
know this trick? Hello.
I know, but I
You
don't
always
want
go
to.
under.
Not doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh
No,
man, I
thank
grew
you.
up like there on the beaches, just like we're just
Yeah.
catching the waves. They'll come and you go under, and like, yeah. But sometimes it's too late. You think you're gonna have time to go under, and then you don't,
Yeah.
and then like, oh shit. It's just last thing you know, end up on the all the way up there full of sand everywhere. Yeah,
Mm.
fun. But
Fun
yeah,
for the
that's like,
hair.
yeah. So Christmas, I mean, New Year's is more like with all the superstition things, that they do in Brazil. And Christmas, more like chill. But people still party a lot, which is funny. Here, I feel like nobody does anything
Yeah.
on Christmas Eve,
Um.
right? It's just like, I mean, they do dinner, but there's no like,
Yeah.
doesn't become a party. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, when I grew up in France, we always had a party. We always, because I mean, it's a Caribbean style, so we always had dinner at my grandmother, and after we were having a party like 5, 6 a.m., dancing there the whole
With
night.
music and all. Hmm.
Oh yeah, music, food, all the time. We always have like Christmas party, New Year's Eve party. We always have a party. But now in the Caribbean, it's gonna be different, with the kids. So I don't know what's gonna. My mom is gonna party for sure. She's gonna find a
Yeah.
party somewhere, like a banquet or something. But Pascal
Yeah.
and I, yeah, we see what we do. But I like to go
Yeah.
also the end of the year there because for the French part for Eden, this way she can
Hmm.
speak French also a little bit. She doesn't have the choice. So
Oh,
I think
yeah. She
that's
has to speak.
yeah. So it's like how you say, killing two birds with one rock or something
Yeah.
like that.
One song. Yeah.
We go there for vacation, but at the same time you're gonna practice your French a little bit. So
Yeah. She
that's why I
has
like to go
to.
at the end of the year. I like to go there. Oh yeah,
Right? She
nobody
has
speak
no
English.
choice.
The
Yeah.
island
So,
they don't speak English. I mean they don't speak English there. They speak French. So girlfriend, you have to. And if
yeah.
you want to play with your cousin, you have to speak French. So there you
Hmm.
go.
Yeah. You're forced. You have to. That's
So
good.
yeah,
Good for her.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be good for now. Exactly.
So you
So
shopped
we'll see
everything
the
for your house. I mean, everybody has their gifts,
nope,
family and friends. No?
nothing. I'm not. I'm gonna buy stuff for my mom and my brother. I'm gonna buy stuff at the duty free, perfume or
Mm.
something like that. You know.
Oh
Oh no,
yeah.
actually, I'm gonna go to the Kirby sales on Saturday.
Oh, so you
Seventy
can
percent
buy
off.
something. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy stuff for my mom there, and for my brother and Pascal, I'm gonna buy stuff in duty free. And Eden, she wants something with video games.
That's all
I
that
don't
they
know
want
about
at
that.
this age, isn't it? Or like in our case,
No,
it's video games and sports, like anything Steph Curry and basketball. So I'm like,
but that's
okay,
easy. That's
that's easy
easy.
because it
So,
can be like those, basketball shoes
mhm.
or jerseys. But it's always the same,
But
like at a certain
more
age.
electronics.
Oh yeah, they
I
want
don't.
that too. Yeah, they want
I
that.
know. And Pascal is resisting. He's like, nope, not this year. We'll see next year. We'll see next year. So every day we're trying to push it back. But she
Hmm.
wants, I don't know which was Nintendo. I don't know which one she wants, but she wants something like that. I'm like, we'll see.
Yeah.
You already have a computer, and she wants the phone. You're not gonna get a phone. No need to ask. You don't
Oh
need the
yeah,
11.
phone.
You don't need a phone. Okay, so
She's
the phone is a
11.
no.
She turned
She's
11.
11.
Oh, she's 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Hmm.
doesn't need a phone. Who are you calling?
Oh yeah.
You don't need to call anybody. Who are you calling? You see your
Yeah.
friends every day, and then come pick you up. You don't need to call anybody.
Yeah. There's no
So no,
need.
you need a phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, electronics. So no, we're not ready for gift. I didn't wrap anything. I didn't pack my bag.
Last
I didn't
minute
do
type of
anything.
deal. Yeah.
Last
Well,
minute. So and we're leaving on a Tuesday. That's gonna be fun. And that night flight. Oh my god,
oh
it's
yeah,
gonna
you're
be
gonna do that.
freaking hell. I hate it with a toddler. I
Mm,
like it for me, but with a toddler,
of course. I mean, any type of flight with a toddler is
I
bad.
know, right?
You
Yeah,
kidding
but
me?
you think they're gonna sleep in a night flight. They don't. That's the thing. They don't. They're like, oh, what's going on? And she's gonna fall asleep 1 hour before we land. Always the same thing. So,
We
and
were
then we have
lucky
to, we
with
have,
Connor when we went
mhm.
to Cancun that he actually slept the whole time on a overnight flight, like those type of flights. He slept the
Yeah,
whole time, and he was like
you are
one
lucky.
and a half. I
Really?
don't know. Yeah, like he fell asleep before we took off,
Mm,
and he woke up when we landed. It was just like, wow. I
no,
couldn't
she
sleep though.
doesn't. Oh yeah. Oh,
Mm.
I can. Oh, Pascal. As soon as they said the flight is like rolling a little bit, you hear
Uh
next
huh.
door. He's already asleep. This
Really?
guy. Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
And lullaby, lullaby. As soon as the flight is ringing, he's like, it's
Wow.
like it's a signal for him to fall asleep.
That
It's
would be
rolling.
so good to
I
just fall
know.
asleep like that the whole time.
Unbelievable. I know. Eden is like
So,
watching movies after movies. I don't
and
care.
that's fine as long as you're not bothering me. Yeah, just
Yes,
watch,
I don't care. I
watch.
don't care. I'm gonna have to deal with Naomi. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be our little vacation. Then we'll come back in January. We'll see how the way back. The way back is gonna be better because we have to stop and sleep one night
Mm,
somewhere. So it's gonna be better. So
yeah,
it's gonna be
it's
that hard.
better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because on the way in is it's gonna be hard, but the to come back is gonna be easier. So
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's see what we're gonna get for Christmas. I'm still waiting. Like I'm buying all these gifts for everybody. How about me? How about this person here? This
you,
special. Nothing. I don't know what
you,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what he's gonna get me. My lovely husband
and,
and
okay, I
children.
thought you were talking about your sister and your husband, or just your
Oh yeah,
husband.
I mean her. Yeah, maybe something, but like mainly him because I already bought his stuff. This time I'm like totally advanced, way ahead.
Good.
Bought his things. Like everything is. I just have to wrap them up, but it's all
Hmm.
hidden in my closet.
I
But
was
he
gonna say,
hasn't
why do you hide it? Yeah, why do you hide it?
inside. Yeah, if the boys go in there, they would be
Ah,
like Santa doesn't exist anymore.
oh my God, yes, I forgot
It's
about
like
Santa.
mm-hmm,
They
that
all
they
still
don't.
believe on Michael
Oh,
knows.
they do. Michael still believes it.
Still,
Yeah, yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
good. I had to tell
And
Eden.
Elf and everything. Oh, they believe in Michael. Where's the
The
elf?
elf.
Like, oh, he moved and everything. So cute. He's like, and he's like, he looks like he's
I know.
13. Yeah, it's only 10. But I mean, me at
Oh.
that age, the way
Yeah.
I found out, God, it's so bad. I found out when I was like not even 8 years old that Santa
Me
didn't
too.
exist.
It wasn't nice the way I found out. How did you find out about
I was
Santa?
because I always had like this like super curious, like I should have been an investigator in life, I think, because I like always
That's
like
not
going
true.
through stuff. I was always like it was insane, going through closets all the time, my mom's stuff. And then around Christmas time, I'm like looking in the room, like nothing else to do. And then for
Mhm.
some reason, I went down behind under the bed, their bed. My gifts, all our gifts were there.
Aw,
And I'm like,
the
oh,
bed.
wait a minute. And they were not wrapped. So it was before they
Aw.
wrapped it. I wasn't even 8. And I'm
Didn't
like,
that break you?
oh,
Didn't that break your heart?
no, I
It-
didn't. That's such a funny thing. I was like, oh, okay. Like it
oh,
didn't
okay.
bother me.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I think that's the age, 8, 9. No, I think I was 7, 8, some age, and it was an accident. So I was always at my second family, the nanny who raised us,
Mm-hmm.
were always with her, and they were putting on a show for Santa. They were, okay, you go to the bedroom now because Santa's gonna come, and we leave the cookies, the milk, everything.
Mm.
And we were in the bedroom, all the kids, us and the foster kid, everybody were in there, and we could hear, stuff, rambling in the living room. And I'm like, but I was already thinking, how come we can't see him? Why we cannot say
Mm.
hi to him? He's a nice man. How come we're not allowed to say hi to him? That's weird. And we come, and they're like, okay, he bought the gift and everything. We came out, and they ate the cookie, they drank the milk. No, I'm telling you, they
Mm-hmm.
put a whole show on. And I was like, oh my god, he was here. He was here. I was so excited. He drank the milk. And one day, I was coming in the stairs, and they had like a curtain before the stairs and the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And I open the curtain and I hear, no, 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 not now. I open the
Oh.
curtain and I see somebody running with gift. And I'm like,
Mm.
ah. And I'm like, oh, okay. No, I'm like, oh, I understand. And
Yes.
and the lady, so my nanny was like, don't tell your brother. Don't tell your brother. Because I was already big, right? But my brother was still like
Mm-hmm.
4 years
Mm-hmm.
old. She's like, don't tell Stephen. I'm like, okay, I won't.
And you
They
didn't.
broke my childhood. I did right away. I said, Steve, no Santa.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Little bitch.
Can
No, I
you
didn't.
imagine? Oh
I,
yeah.
I kept it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna tell him. I don't want to ruin his childhood. Okay,
Yeah. I'm already damaged enough. You don't want to
yes,
damage another.
traumatized for life. So
So
yeah,
sad.
I know. So this is our little tradition. So we hope that you
Yeah.
guys have a nice Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, nice New Year's Eve, ready for 2024.
Yes, bring it on. Yes. 2024. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
So let's get ready.
you see, guys, we're
All
still with
right.
you, during the holidays. We're still, talking to you guys. So I hope you're
Oh
gonna stay with
yeah.
us too.
Yeah, we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be posting new episodes throughout the holidays, the Christmas break, and just make
Mm-hmm.
sure you check for the new episodes Mondays
Yeah,
and Fridays. We're gonna change later on, like a weekday, but we were gonna let you know
yeah.
when we do the change. So
So don't forget to share, with your friends. Talk about us. Leave a review for us, please, on iTunes
yes,
or Spotify, and follow us on social media, please.
yes, please. All
Thank
right,
you.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you for tuning in to High Vibes and a Mic. Until next time, laugh hard, stay silly, and never forget to bring your sense of humor. Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest.